And we are back. We are back. Sorry if it took way too long for me to actually get started. But here we are. I said that I would stream tomorrow, and today is tomorrow. And, well, yeah, here we are. Yeah. So, last stream was just a bit longer than it probably should have been. And I probably don't want to, like, extend it that long again. It was very, very fun. Had a bit of an existential crisis for a moment, but, we're fine. We're good. Yeah. Honestly, I don't really have much to say with this, little intro part, which tends to happen occasionally. Mostly because I don't know what's going to happen, really. Like, okay, I know what happens in the grand scheme of the Archon quest. We're going to fight a tutorial-looking thing. Pantalone's involved. I think we're gonna get their backstory or something. Pepper extending the stream was intentional. God, no, it was not. Yeah, there's a... Oh man, my mind just died. Yeah, I know the broad strokes of what's going to happen, obviously from, like, the trailers and stuff. But, like, I don't know when that's going to happen. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Which, I mean, no duh, because I'm playing the story. Which kind of sort of makes, like, making thumbnails and stuff a little bit hard for these streams. Because, like, I think one of them, like, I was super excited for, like, Pantalone to be, like a legit character, so I slapped him in the thumbnail and I put, like, oh my gosh, it's J. Michael Tatum! Only for him to show up for, like, a second, and then just him not showing up at all for the rest of the stream. But, considering that this seems to be us trying to fix Irminsul, finally, hopefully, and you know, the tutorial section gotta come in somewhere, at some point. We got the little glitchy thing at the end of that, like, title quest, at the quest title thingy. So, hopefully the title and thumbnail are actually going to make sense. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I don't have too much to say for this section, just that I can't wait to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, or more like, I know what's going to happen, I guess, but I don't know how, and yeah, might as well go ahead and just start, yeah. Okay, let's just shut off the music and actually start playing the video game. Okay, let's get to the spooky, scary, infinite void, get the game back on.
Luck can swing the results
Alright.
of a single game.
Lift up the
But it's
volume a little
bound
bit.
to run out sooner or later.
So where? Oh yeah, because it keeps losing itself. It keeps disappearing. Here. Yeah. Where's the thing? There it is. The special story mode. Return to special story mode. Okay, so we're playing as Kaveh, trying to... I think we're trying to, like, examine, like, the technology Deshret used, I guess. I think that's what we're doing. Oh man, it's one of these things again. Looks like we'll have to find a way to remove this. Can I interact with you? No? Whoa. No. Puzzle time. Yeah, I can see that. Nothing. Can I touch you? Will you do something? No? Oh, okay. Aha! Something. Do something? No? Will this do something? I don't think so. Will this do something? Okay. Will you do something? No? Okay, there's gotta be... Is there like a similar mechanism over here? Oh yeah, there is. I'm just blind. Yeah, I'm just blind. Good. Ugh. Pillar?
Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Alhaitham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Pepper blind is a normal thing. No, it's not.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
He's like, oh no, it's gonna have some personal stuff about us. It's some writings from my diary that somehow snuck in for the sake of historical preservation.
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aaru kept a record of this.
Well, I guess Deshret was fond of it.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's fine.
It is unimportant.
They're like, don't look at that, don't look at that. There's nothing important there.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now.
Anything else? Okay. And then I turn this here. I'm assuming. Good. Okay. And then this goes here. Yeah. We are back in the building
Found some
again.
more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete them?
Should we delete them?
I'd say so.
Oh.
Most of this information has already been archived anyway.
Oh, okay then. I guess that makes sense.
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come after us in the future?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone a Vahumana Darshan.
Wait, why are we deleting the information though? Hold up, actually, why are we deleting the information? Like, is that necessary?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
Okay. Quest progress saved. Just, study the mechanisms. To make more room for modifications? I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, like more space for... I mean, I don't know, but that does make sense to me. Did I... No? Okay. You doing something? No. Whoa. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean that. Whoops, that was a mistake. No. We need space for our AI. No, I figured that. Dang, it really is a machine at the end of the day. What? Wait, where are you going back? Oh, wait. I think I might get it. Maybe? Okay, I think I understood it. Here, and then move this over here. And when it moves... I don't know what I did, but apparently it worked. So, okay. Ah, okay.
Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it? How long is it?
Hey, you were the one who hesitated to delete information because the Vahumana Darshan might not have the little specific detail. Let him read, is what I'm saying.
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aaru.
Are we... Man, I do find it a little funny how, like, these civilizations just straight up don't have names. It's just the desert civilization, the oasis civilization. No names. No names.
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition to pick the parts worth keeping.
Fair enough.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aaru was complete.
Dope.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it.
I feel this, actually. I feel this. Like, I'm like, is this important? I mean, kind of. Is it? Yeah, I guess it is. But, like, I need to delete it. Okay, I'm gonna save it into, like, something external. Just in case. Maybe one day I want to look at it again.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing those.
But it's interesting.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento.
Yeah. What if you want to look at it again? No real reason, just to look at it.
I think that should just about do it.
It meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be good.
I gotta say, it's the strangest feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of a dream, using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach.
It's very liminal. It's a space between.
Chasing dreams in the most literal sense. Definitely a novel experience.
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
And I love how I keep saying, this really does feel like, man, everyone's getting their socks wet today. This really does feel like the end of Sumeru. I'm kind of feeling it with these two boys right now, where like here they are having to save Irminsul with like Deshret's old technology, and we have, you know, the architect actually looking at the like technological construction elements, and then we have like the scribe like reading over the information, and then the two of them like uniting, being like, okay, which information is important, which do we have to throw away. Like, I know this is like storytelling 101, but it really makes it feel like this really is the end of Sumeru. It's like all of the character details are starting to like come into one for like one final battle type thing. I do love how they put like a lot of importance on Kave's character being like the techie slash architect guy, which is really funny considering his non-presence in the actual main Sumeru story. Anywho, what do you guys got?
I expected that the outside world no longer respected the ancient gods, but even so, I do find the tone of these youngsters to be dreadfully impolite.
Dang.
It should hardly come as a surprise to you. I remember you saying the same thing last time.
I assumed that was just a one-off. I did not realize it was the norm.
Don't you think that young lad's matter-of-fact tone sounds familiar? It bears a rather uncanny resemblance to you, Goatee.
Literally. Parallels.
Surely a sign that he is a man of rare intelligence.
You know, maybe, just maybe, the reason why the youngsters are a bit more silly goofy with the gods is because they kind of allow themselves, they allow it. You know?
Ugh. The rest of them, though, much better. The blonde-haired one, for instance. So sincere. That's the kind of kid I can respect.
Aww.
Oh, really? Well, what about your disciple, Nefer? She's about the furthest from sincerity that a person can get.
And now you hit the crux of the issue. Thoth is spouting lies again. He cares nothing for sincerity. He likes Nefer simply because her personality is just like his. Thus, in giving his approval to Nefer, Thoth is simply validating himself.
Ha!
The rest is but smoke and mirrors.
That's silly. That's funny.
You have some nerve saying that. There really is no helping you two.
Shut up, chess rookie.
Dang, okay. Didn't have to be that mean.
What nonsense is this? How dare you tell me to shut up?
How can you engage in such banal chitter-chatter at a time like this? Aaru has been opened. The glory and splendor of a bygone age is about to sweep over the earth like a flood. And you're here squabbling like petulant children.
Look, man, we've been squabbling for the past thousands and like 3,000 years or whatever. That is all we know how to do now. You know, we're not used to being active in political world-ending things anymore. We've grown quite accustomed to just sitting in a room and talking.
All three of you are insufferable. King Deshret was merciful, indeed, giving you a chance to be released from prison. I say, you should have been locked up for good.
Ah, but Bennu, look on the bright side. Had they not been released, we would not have been awoken.
Bruh.
Oh. You've been here this whole time. You should be scolding them along with me.
I miss Hermanubis.
Dang.
It's not a real reunion without him here.
Dang. He's the missing piece. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. He was the glue that tied this friend group together.
And now you're avoiding the topic and talking to yourself. Why King Deshret designed your personality like this, I will never understand.
Cause he likes the silly cartoon banter. he likes making y'all feel like real people, just shitting on each other every once in a while. But then at the end of the day being like, you know what, brother, I got you back.
Isn't this simply proof that our king supports my free will?
Oh, look at those two rust buckets. Suddenly, you two do not seem so bad after all.
Here, here. If being stuck together for thousands of years fosters no friendship, I cannot say what would.
Naturally.
You, what do you gotta say? Got something?
How's it going? Are things progressing smoothly?
Well enough, I suppose. You know how it is. The work itself is only half the problem. The other half is having to work with Alhaitham.
Oh well.
I'm sure the feeling is mutual. Honestly, though, I thought you two had already worked things out.
Yeah, I thought you guys already went past your character arcs.
As if. Turns out working closely together is the best way to expose any tensions lurking beneath the surface. Besides, I just think that some people never change.
Agreed. Case in point, you didn't make sure I was out of earshot before you started complaining about me.
Or maybe you like it when he acts that way. I don't know.
Old habits die hard.
You know, especially like that's their whole thing, you know? It's like the Megamind and Metro Man, you know? If Alhaitham did change or if Kaveh did change, it's just not the same. Like something's wrong.
Actually, this is for your own good. Maybe if you spend a little more time listening to what other people have to say, you might actually realize that you're the problem.
Naivete is another old habit of yours.
Dang.
I had assumed that you both volunteered for this project, like us forest rangers. But now I'm getting the sense that wasn't the case.
They were just dragged into this. They were just dragged into this because they just so happened to be friends with the people who raised Kale. That's my headcanon, at least.
Definitely not. We were assigned to it by Lesser Lord Kusanali and Nephis.
No, yeah, actually, no, it's literally what I said. It's literally what I said.
As much as I'd love to be doing normal work for normal clients, these Titan projects are all that's on offer right now. Though I'm sure they wouldn't be roping us in if they had any better options. Just goes to show how short-staffed the academia really is.
Nope. They also have a teacher shortage. I'm just kidding. Blonde dude, I have no interest delving into your whatever you have with the gray dude, but can you kindly stop acting like a child and do their job? They're taking a break. They have been doing their job.
I'm sure you've prepared
They're just
yourself
having a
mentally,
moment.
but I still feel the need to advise you to lower your expectations. It might make the process of working together a little less intolerable.
Bruh. Okay.
I know! Same to you! But if you already understood that, you should also know not to say the quiet part out loud.
Why don't you come help me with my forest patrols? Might help you avoid any further disagreements.
Good suggestion, but unfortunately, differences of opinion will always exist. Changing the nature of the work won't get rid of them.
For once, I actually agree. There is zero chance of us ever resolving our differences. Zero!
No, this is great because, like, I'm genuinely, thinking, like, no, they're saying that because they don't want the other to change. They just don't know how to say it in, like, a genuine way, so they just start arguing. But they're like, I hate you when you're this, and that. Man, you never change. Secretly because I don't want you to change, but like, you know, because I live off of these I live off of these arguments. Sup YouTuber that YouTube recommended me to that may or may not like walruses and eat boneless pizza. I do in fact like walruses, and I do eat boneless pizza, that is true.
But
God
even
of Wisdom
so,
1, 2,
the
3.
work must be done. Care for some coffee?
So are these two lovers or something? Basically. Like, basically, yeah. But even so, the work must be done. Care for some coffee.
I'm glad to see you making progress.
Bruh.
Don't act so smug. It'd be nice if you made some too.
What if Alhaitham does, like, offer him coffee all the time because he sees that Kaveh is, like, tired from work and stuff, but, like, okay, but, like, maybe, like, he only offers the coffee, like, in the dead of night, like, probably, like, not 6 a.m., probably, like, 4 a.m. when Kaveh's just about to sleep. Alhaitham comes in being like, here, I made you some coffee, and then Kaveh's like, what the so now you bring the coffee right when I'm about to sleep. Is this some sort of, like, are you trying to ruin my life by ruining my sleep schedule? And Alhaitham being like, I'm not ruining your sleep schedule, you're ruining it yourself, or something like that. Nice to meet y'all. I've been playing Genshin since the beginning. Same here. I've also been I am a long-time Genshin player. I've not been streaming it for that long, but I have been playing it for that long.
I feel like even I've made some progress today. In the past, I never would have dared to try and mediate a conflict between you two while you're both right there in front of me.
He just likes to watch the chaos.
Apologizing probably makes it sound like I'm in the wrong, but I'm sorry.
I mean, y'all kinda are for arguing, like, every second you're in public.
I was just kidding. Truth be told, I don't have any work to do at the moment, so I'm just
Oh my
here to kill
god, I
some
was
time.
actually right. I was actually right. He's just there to watch the chaos.
How's Kale?
I love this. It's like what I'm saying, y'all. Like, I am so deep into, like, the lore and stuff. Like, half of my headcanons are true at this point. What is it? I think it's better for these two birds to have a room, or better yet, a building to themselves. Well, actually, they are roommates. So you're actually right. They are indeed an old gay couple, basically. Yes.
She's studying with Nicole. I'm not sure how she's getting along, but she seems to be in good spirits at least.
I wouldn't worry. Angelic affairs are probably above your pay grade anyway.
I mean, they're above his as well. I think they're above everybody's pay grade, except Sino, I guess.
I know what you mean, but Sino and I are still a little concerned for her. He said he'd go keep Kale company after he's finished training the mercenaries.
Aww.
I'm planning to join them myself shortly.
Oh man, they're so cute. Oh, Pantheons, they are roommates. Yes, they are.
Kale will be okay. Have faith in her.
Well, yeah, it's just like, you know, when she first came to me at the age of like 10-ish, like she was such like a bitter, angry, but very fragile child, you know? I basically raised her, you know? I taught her to read, I taught her to write, you know? I'm like her dad, even though the game won't say it, so we're going to use brother instead.
Even we can see how much more confident and outgoing she's become in these past few years. Thanks to you and Sino being there for her and providing guidance every step of the way, she can finally stand on her own 2 feet.
Ah, that's so cute. That's so adorable. And I remember the days when Kaveh was a god in the game deleting everyone's stuff. I remember that too. Like, people were so afraid of going on co-op because they were afraid that people's Kavehs were going to, like, delete, like, the Irminsul, like, the Irminsul trees. Ah, good times, good times.
On her own 2 feet.
Hmm?
Does it feel bittersweet? Watching the younger generation grow up and move on.
No, not yet, at least. I was just thinking, I wish there was more I could do for everyone.
That's so adorable.
She'll be fine.
That's so adorable. Oh, that's so adorable. Did those ever get fixed? To my knowledge, to my knowledge, I don't know. People thought that it was some sort of like glitch in the game, but in actuality, it was some sort of like third-party plugin or something that some really silly people, funny, goofy people decided to do. So to like my knowledge, it was never a problem with the game. Okay, it kind of was because it was like exploiting like something in the code that Hoyo eventually fixed. Like, to my knowledge, it wasn't necessarily a glitch. It was people kind of messing with the game's code on purpose. To my knowledge. At that time, I was not in the mood to play co-op, and that happens. Good thing for me. The People's Worlds, I mean. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, she will. Just try to relax.
Rest for a while. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be saying this after, like, every scene, but even this little moment where they're basically, I mean, they're saying / not saying that Tignari and Sino, I mean, yeah, like, basically raised her, and then, of course, Kaveh and Alhaitham are, like, good friends. You could say they're like her uncles or something. Like, and then, like, them watching her, like, come into her own, and it's so sweet, it's so adorable, it's so cute, I love it. I'm gonna be sounding like a broken record this stream, but it really is starting to feel like this is the end for Sumeru. So thanks to a small group of people doing a bit of pranking, an entire community scared an entire community for one character. Yeah, it's because people thought it was like a glitch with his mechanics. People thought it was like a glitch, and people were afraid that if they use him, they accidentally like delete stuff from the game. Because the thing is that like, if you deleted it, if you delete something, it could not come back. That was like the reason people were scared, and they literally had to contact Hoyoverse themselves to fix their game. It was a disaster. Oh boy. Anyway, rest for a while. Guess we're entering. Okay. Nahida my daughter and I adopted Columbina. I love that. Okay. Head to the entrance of the— this isn't the entrance. Oh wait, I mean, I guess it is. I thought we were entering. Muffled, that was on me. Oh, hi Celestia.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Well, I mean, yeah, duh. Like,
Whoa!
they my friends.
It's Sobek the Crocodile King! Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Some Rukadavada lore, maybe?
Sounds like you really care about her.
Well, I mean, they don't really know her, but yeah.
Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both concern and curiosity that I feel.
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment.
What is it?
I tried calling out to a Pep, but there was no response.
I mean, that, like, why do you even try?
This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a Pep agreed to help Nahida.
I mean, Paimon.
Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something.
Paimon, are you serious? Are you serious? Dude, like, I know Paimon is supposed to be the one asking the obvious questions, but, like, sometimes Paimon's stupidity is impressive. I'm like, girl, are you serious? Like, do I have to explain anything? Okay. If these 3 animal people don't get added to our group, I'm gonna be mad. Or she blocked you. But, like, Paimon, come on. We are surprised that a Pep somewhat, kind of, sort of, but not really decided to help. But, like, the only reason she agreed is to show up to, like, one-up Nahida. That was the only reason. Like, Paimon, come on. Ugh, she's so stupid.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
Yes, I am. I am aware, and I will tell it to you guys. It's nothing, like, super impressive. It's just silly lore stuff. Paimon, the only reason that you are in the academia is because of Alhaitham, not by much of your intelligence. Like, I understand that, like, Paimon, like I said, is supposed to be the one asking, like, the obvious questions. I get that Paimon, like, as a character, is supposed to be a bit of a dunce. I understand that, but, like, oh my god. Like, there's being a bit of a dunce, and there's just, like, straight up just not having a brain. And sometimes Paimon just doesn't have a brain. And like, I can't tell if that's intentional by the writers or not. But it low-key feels intentional, but, like, I don't know. What did you expect? She's still a next gen, or at least what she physically looks like. See, Paimon's not a kid. Well, I mean, she kind of is, like, I don't know. Like, nobody knows what Paimon is. See, okay, because the thing is that Paimon's original purpose, Paimon's original purpose is to be a guide. But let's all be honest here, especially for longtime players, she kind of stopped being the guide by, like, Inazuma, basically. By Leoe, essentially. Which is pretty early on in the game. And so, like, I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I get that you're supposed to be the dumb one, but there's dumb and there's like the writers, sorry. The writers are like just destroying your brain. I've never been annoyed by Paimon. I haven't, well, for the most part, I haven't either. Paimon as a character has never been a character that I ever really hated. I thought she was fine. I think she's cute. I think it's not until, like, recently, I guess, where, like, I feel like her character has just been, like, dumbed down, like, to a degree that does kind of annoy me. 'Cause, you know, she was originally supposed to be our guide. She clearly has to know some things, but even as the dumb character, it's like, there's a certain point where you're like, you know. After seeing the questions other people had while playing Genshin, I understand why Paimon exists. So she was flanderized to be a dumb fool. Actually, that's a good way of putting it, yeah. Like, she feels flanderized, kinda. And I hope she isn't, like, by endgame, like, I don't know. I hope this is just, like, a stint in her writing, in her character. 'Cause, like, again, I understand. I get her purpose. She's supposed to be the mouthpiece for the audience. She's supposed to ask the obvious questions and is supposed to recap everything that people say. Like, I get that. I get her function in the video game. But for Paimon to say shit like, wow, it seems like everyone's surprised that Apep decided to help. Like, girl, we were surprised Apep decided to help. And just to clarify, Apep didn't decide to help. Apep is only doing this to one-up Nahida. Like, she's not doing this out of the goodness of her own heart either. Like, bruh. Anyway, so Paimon is getting negative character growth. I don't know. Anyway, I was talking about the history between Apep and King Deshret, because it's not a super long history, it's just kind of like a funny thing. Where, Deshret believed that Apep was his friend. And, if the game doesn't make it pretty blindly obvious, Apep, like, would never. Like, Apep would not. Apep, like, hates anything that moves, and even less gods. And so it's like this pretty funny thing that, like, Deshret's like, oh my god, she's my friend, and Apep is like, what? And, like, I guess Deshret believed that they were so close in their friendship that he made her one of the 7 pillars, important enough that she has to, like, make decisions for, like, his country and stuff. However, I know somewhere in the lore, I think it was in an event, I think, in Sumeru, they mentioned that one of the 7 pillars, which was the Dendro Dragon, never attended any meetings. Ever. Because why would she? Why would she? She wasn't a pillar because she wanted to or she worked for it. She was a pillar because Deshret was crazy enough. Or, like, what? I don't know. Because Deshret was crazy enough to think that this dragon that hates everything and anything and everyone, like, was his friend. Man had it bad. Like, man was not okay, I mean. That's what I meant. Anyway, I'm aware. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that other part. Yeah, like, when Deshret was about to die, he... Pillar by name for some reason. Pretty much, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot, but, like, the last part, like, before Deshret died, he told Apep, okay, when I die, you can eat my body. And you can absorb all of the wisdom that I have in my mind. And Apep was like, okay, not bad. I hate gods, I wanted to dance on your grave. Eating your body seems like a perfectly fine trade-off. And so after Deshret himself, right, Apep eats his body. And instead of getting wisdom, she gets forbidden knowledge. Which, as I mentioned so many times, but I feel like... It is not what she expected, and she ended up getting really sick. She ended up being extremely sick, and being like, Amun, Al Akmar betrayed me, that little leech. If you were to ask me in my headcanon, I don't think Deshret purposely poisoned her with forbidden knowledge. I just think he was that far gone. Because I just think he was that far gone because, like, the fact that this guy was crazy enough to be like, she is my friend and I'm going to put her in an important position in government, and still think that even after years of her never showing up to any meetings. And also just the fact that Deshret is portrayed as a very sincere character. He does not seem to be a character that, like, does a lot of deceit. Anyway, yeah. Obsidian Aurora says, she was so much of a rude, hateful waste of carbon that a person going mad basically gave her the keys to a whole nation. That sounds like a Greek myth. What did she expect eating dead bodies that isn't exactly good, no matter what cannibalistic cult cultures try to tell you? Oh my god. God of Wisdom says, my favorite event was the Dungeon Maker. I loved making hellish dungeons, where you can only get one life to complete, and watching the YouTubers be in pain. Yeah, I don't think I ever played that one. Anyway, I'm aware.
Then you are learned indeed.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm glad to know that Sumeru has the support of someone like you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
At the end of his life, King Deshret tricked the Dendro Dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins.
It was forbidden knowledge, come on. Like he had a bit of crack inside of him, moved it on to her, and instead of making her grow crazy, she just kind of for like the next thousands years before Nahida healed her.
The Dendro Dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, he chose to deceive her and thereby ensure his annihilation. An act that surely displays his love for humanity.
Or, hold on a second. Or was her eating him was the sacrifice, actually? Huh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, actually, yeah. No, okay, I mentioned that because there's like some piece of lore somewhere, I don't remember where, that mentioned that, like, Deshret was kind of sort of obsessed with the idea of separating, like, your soul from your body, and so it's kind of sort of theorized that he did that to himself, and, like, the theory, essentially, is that, well, he did that, and then gave his body to a pep, but, you know, considering my little existential crisis I had last stream, I don't even know if that's, like, canon. Or if that's just a headcanon of mine that I deluded myself into thinking was canon. Anyway, it's not important, it's not important. Blah, blah, blah. He chose to say, like I said, like, personally, like, I don't think he purposely infected her with forbidden knowledge. I think he was just that far gone.
The Dendro Dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented.
Oh, yeah.
All the gods, all the power they wielded.
Teku says, please, let's go to another rabbit hole now.
And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great surprise indeed. It makes one wonder whether, perhaps, the Dendro Archon assisted her in the past.
Ah, yes, that makes perfect sense. He tricks a dragon into eating drugs. He definitely wasn't going crazy because he himself was infected with drugs. Exactly.
Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
You tell Sobek about how Nahida helped to free Apep from her suffering.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment.
Don't get confused, Sobek. This does not mean Apep is grateful. Not at all. If anything, it made her really livid at the fact that she needed help from a god. Okay, don't confuse the narrative here.
As much as she loathes the Seven, Apep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception.
Yeah, to show up. To show her up is what I meant.
Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her, too.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself.
Literal, nah, it's so true.
How ironic.
Obsidian Aurora says she isn't humbled, she's humiliated. Literally. I don't know how I feel that I mean, love the Deshret Apep stuff, but like, I find it a little weird that we're having this entire scene to explain why Apep helping Nahida is such a big deal, when, like, this is all information we knew. Like, what I mean is the whole, like, Apep basically hates everything that moves. You know, this entire part, you know, Apep is not incapable of coexistence. She actively chooses to be hateful. Like, this is a choice. Just a tsundere dragon, indeed. Like, this is a choice because, I mean, no duh. Like, we see basically every other dragon coexist with humanity and the gods. Like, she's doing them because she hates them because she just hates them. It's a choice.
All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
I don't know, it's like I said, it's like... Well, like, yeah, no duh.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway,
we knew this from the start,
guys.
guys.
Nahida needs to stay with the Pep.
Maybe we should go and pick her up?
For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her? I'm alright, Paimon.
Oh, hello.
Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
Yeah, talking to your mind.
It seems the treatment was effective.
Okay, we get it. She's a Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Oh, hey guys. How you doing? How are you doing?
Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
I love her. I love Apep. I just love how I just love how this is a character that, like, actively chooses to just suck.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
No.
You dare appraise my being?
Am I not allowed to? I give credit where credit is due. You saved me. I have my thanks. I give my thanks.
No. I'm expressing my gratitude.
Y'all.
I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
What a great Uber Eats driver she is, y'all. Y'all, that was mean. Remember, the best advice my daughter ever said, taking a duk-duk. That's true. A Pep being like, I don't need your gratitude. Don't be fooled, tiny, puny god. I did this to show you up. And she's like, thanks, Pep. You're pretty cool. See ya.
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible. And you would not enjoy being held to account by me.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Apep. You're pretty neat. See ya.
I understand what you require, but I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. Sumeru is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
Oh, Pep, have some Pepsi. Now she needs a Snickers.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
Oh man, I love that. Nahida being the absolute goat and a Pep's like, okay, but like you're weak, so like, yeah.
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Facts, facts.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep?
Hey yo, it's been a while. How long has it been? Like 2,000, 3,000 years?
Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of
Not
King
visit.
Deshret?
Not visit. Drop off. I ain't coming here again.
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
Oh?
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lonely after all this time?
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets?
Fair enough.
Boer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
God, I love her.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
Thank you for helping Nahida.
It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
I love her so much. Like she's so great.
A force to be reckoned with. At times like this, I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
If she did, she would like absolutely kill every single one of you, no problem. You're just lucky that she doesn't care enough. Oh, I just got reminded of an image. I'll restate it here. Thanks to your horrid actions, they inspired me to continue being kind. Have you ever seen someone so kind? It genuinely disgustes you? All she needs to do is say Baka and she would be a complete tsundere. Okay, a pep. See you next Thursday. Literally.
Hold on. Just hold on, okay? We're
Oh, hey! It's you! It's you guys! Cora says, a pep. I hate all of you. Goodbye!
We made it! Huh? Wait! That voice! It's...
Sarush?
Uh-oh! I'm gonna fall!
Got you. A pep, don't forget my Pepsi or Pepper Snickers.
Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
I'm gonna say that I will sound like a broken record. Guys, we even got Sarush and the Aranara here. Like, this really does feel like the end of Sumeru. Like, the more it keeps going, the more it's feeling that way. Unfortunately, or fortunately, like, I don't know. I never finished, like, or, I mean, I think I did the Pari quest thingies. I never streamed them, I just play them on my own. I don't think I ever finished the, like, I don't know. I think I finished them, but, like, I still have quests that involve them in my little, like, quest list thingy. So I have, like, no idea if I did. I don't know. But let's read up on her. Let me freshen up on her because, like, I'm gonna be so honest, the entire Pari thing, I was just kind of, playing it for the sake of, like, the puzzles and the Primogens, I'm gonna be so honest. And even then, I don't think I fully finished it since I still have them on my list. Yeah. Who are these Oompa Loompa rejects? They're the Aranara. Sandrone's also a tsundere. I just saw the Genshin live streams. Her fighting style is just like Nivelette's. Okay. Yeah. Sarush is the bloom guard of the Pari, an ancient race that lives within the Vorukasha oasis. Pari are manifested from the Kavarena of the divine bird Submerge and dwell deep within the abyss in order to protect the land and suppress the abyssal calamity. As a younger Pari, Sarush was always fascinated by the deeds of ancient heroes, though she still enjoys being praised by others as much as ever. After having completed the rite of the Abzor with her Yasnapadi, the Sarush of today has already grown into a mature bloom guard. So is is that like the whole point of the quest, just helping her achieve a ritual so that she can like become a bloom guard?
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to see here.
Huh? Wait, what are the Aranara doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert?
And thus the entire Genshin fandom absolutely shookeths in PTSD every time they hear the word Aranara. And here we have a T-cell.
Obviously I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been supporting them with my Pari powers the whole way here. Oh, they seem pretty nervous. Is it because there are too many people around? Not just people. It's all these non-human beings, too.
Okay, but like, what are
hard
they?
on them.
But what are they?
I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Traveler, Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay?
Remember that one NPC that got a vision during the Aranara quest line? Vaguely. I'm gonna be so like, I did finish the Aranara one. Like, I actually completed the whole thing. Because I hate myself. And I feel like I like, my brain just deleted, like, 90% of it. So, like, I vaguely remember what you say, but I don't remember what it was for or what was going on or anything. Oh, God. Sure.
Awesome! Let's go! Well, first I have some questions.
Oh, okay. You answer Nahida's question, bringing her up to speed on everything that has happened. Question number 1. What are these guys doing here?
Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now.
The background is reminding me of every single desert battle in a galactic war. Okay. Hello. How are you guys? Oh yeah, that's right. I guess you guys don't talk. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, we're just going back inside. I can't run. I can't run. I can't fight. Oh. Oh, they just following me. Okay. Their speaking privileges are forfeit. Yeah, they do be following me. Oh, I guess their voice acting privileges are also, like, been revoked. Okay, fine. Wow! Big Dendro Archon threw us across the sky! So scary! So many Nara here! Cheer up, Rapaz! They're all looking at us! Wait, they're all looking at us? Surely all those Nara can't see us! Nara are always so busy, walking here and there. Hide! Hide! Don't let the Nara catch us! They can have the pot, but... Wait, no. The Nara can't take the pot. My sister said I have to look after it. The Nara are coming.
Hello, everyone. It's only us.
Oh, Lord of Dendro, Nara Borbatus. Sorry, I thought it's funny. Oh, Lord of Dendro, Nara Borbatus, and White Floaty. Lord of Dendro, yeah, same thing. It's been a long time.
It must be very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Veluca. Is everyone back in Vanarana doing well?
Without context, that's a line that would be very questionable. Yes, I do know what I'm implying. Huh? Okay. A Raja is a Veracity. Veracity protect Vanarana. So that means a Raja is protecting Vanarana. Eh? Don't worry. Everyone who stayed behind will do their best to protect their home. And we'll do our part too.
Ah, everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there.
Oh, you good?
Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me.
Okay. Saroosh, the mighty red floaty.
Oh, excuse me. Are you comparing me to Paimon?
I am nothing like her. Well, Arayikan think it suits you.
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so...
Need help? Arapas can help. We can all help. Arapas bought a pot to make soup. Very delicious. All of us are here to help. Yeah, I ain't reading all that.
I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Aaru, processing excess information, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed.
Together! Lord of Dendro, Arabalika has something important to tell you. On our way out of Vanarana, we saw some Nara talking in secret. Male Nara, up to no good.
Up to no good?
Yes, 2 Nara sneaking around at Caravan Rebat.
That definitely sounds suspicious. Traveler, Paimon, I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of? No problem. Leave it to us.
Oh, the little guys aren't dubbed? No.
Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourselves visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone?
Well, if we really have to, I guess we have no choice. Don't be afraid, Arapas. You can make the most delicious soup. Everyone will like you.
There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Okay.
Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gaze meets yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams.
Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Nahida gently raises her hand. You don't know what she did, but you feel a wonderful presence, like something out of a lovely dream indeed. I am sad for that, but then I remember they also don't speak on Yoimiya's second story. Oh, okay. Sunlight trickling through the branches, glistening like gold leaf. The trees chanting softly in the breeze as the flowing water plays a symphony. Your heart swells up like a balloon as it fills with happiness. There are many terrible things yet to be resolved, but in this moment all you feel is peace, friendship, and love as you stand side by side with dozens of other creatures together in the forest. The people around you turn their heads to scan their surroundings. They hear it too. Ancient voices speaking from the forest, soothing everyone's hearts. Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Do not be overcome by the storm.
Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass.
Cute, cute. Adorable. Can I talk to them? Whoa, the Nara are looking this way. Uh-oh. It's okay, it's okay. Arabalika will protect you all. Yeah, I keep changing up the voices of these guys. What about you guys? You guys talk? No? Okay, okay. Guess they don't talk. Very sweet. Nahida literally has to, like... literally has to calm everyone's anxieties. Head to Aaru's shut. Or shoot. Or, I don't know. However you pronounce it.
Ah, everyone's here. Wonderful.
I don't think people would be calm if the forest randomly started speaking. I think most of them would wonder if they took too much sugar. Well, what if you know for a fact that you did not?
Dendro-Archon, you're back. Are you recovering all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard.
I'm doing very well. Thank you for your concern.
The scholars update Nahida on the progress of Aaru's renovation.
I see. Using the power of Aaru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irminsul.
Well, then you would just question your sanity, but everyone else around you can hear it as well.
It's a sound plan, although... I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but with the state that Irminsul is currently in, it's impossible to access via traditional means.
Aw, darn.
Even the Akasha won't change that.
Oh, we were too late.
Alas, we had feared this may be the case.
And what about non-traditional means?
Non-traditional means?
Like how?
Are you saying...
What are you saying?
Desperate times call for new measures.
What are you saying, Al-Haytham? What are you saying? Assume everyone is going crazy all at once? Burn the tree. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Because I remember, like, I think at the beginning of the quest, there was one sage that, like, just offhandedly mentioned it. Where he said, like, you know, what if, just hear me out. What if we destroy Irminsul? And then everybody is like, no, bad idea. That's a bad idea. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And, like, I don't remember if I made the SpongeBob joke. I think I did. I don't remember. But, like, you know, like, the joke from SpongeBob where there's the giant worm that's going to eat Bikini Bottom, and then and they're all wondering at what to do, and then Patrick says, what if we take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else? And everyone ignores him because they think that's a stupid idea. And then, like, at the end of the episode, after all of their ideas fail, they're left with the only thing left, and it is to literally push Bikini Bottom somewhere else. Yo, so is this whole quest just the SpongeBob joke? It's just the SpongeBob joke. Alrighty, boys, time to do Scorch Earth tactics, literally. Because, I mean, I'm not surprised that Aaru wouldn't help too much. I don't know why I'm not surprised. I'm just not. I don't know, maybe because they mentioned earlier that Irminsul is old, like it's older than Celestia. So, Yeah, like, I guess I'm just not surprised by that fact that, like, yeah, it's probably under a completely different system. Well, it was an attempt. Oh, hey!
Hey, we're here!
Ah, it's you. Is there a situation?
What's the tree going to do? Stop producing oxygen? More like just absolutely mess with memory and history and time and everything that keeps the world stable. And fate.
The Aranara have good intuition when it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Oh? Wait, what were we saying? I forgot. Okay.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Fair enough.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Not one that I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
The Scaramouche quest made me cry.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Rebot knows who you are.
True.
I take it you've read the files on everyone in the area?
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and am more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as suspicious. I've identified 3 names.
Why males specifically, Sino? Why are we excluding the females? Eh?
The Aranara saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravan Rebot.
Everyone is heading for the desert per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fatui.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. This spy must have been planted long ago.
Because the Nara said that they were male. They did. Did they? I don't know, I think I missed that.
We need to smoke him out from wherever he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan.
Sino and Nefer quickly exchange intel and narrow down the relevant information.
I see. Your suspicions are well-founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone at Caravan Rebot knows who I am.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have had any direct contact with Sumeru mercenaries besides Jet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him toward the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure working with you.
It's one of the sages, isn't it? It's one of the sages. I can feel it in my bones. I didn't get that? Okay. Investigate the suspicious person. Whoopsie. Guys, there's an imposter among us. Something that caught my attention in this scene is that Nefer is the whitest person there. Dude, like... They make a comment about that in her backstory, and it was the funniest thing ever. Like, I think I burst out laughing in that moment in her, like, little backstory cutscene. I burst out laughing at that moment, because I was like, y'all, ain't no way. And I love these little character interactions. I love Sino and Nefer, like, working together on a little spy mission to, like, sniff out an imposter. I love, she's distinctly European, God. I love the part with Farzan and Nicole are, like, just geeking out about, like, art and the good old days, like, y'all, this is the end of the road for Sumeru, guys.
Darker skin, scars, frequents the desert and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. What's that he's looking at?
Oh, so it's not one of the sages?
A coin. Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide any unexplained income. And yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I don't suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat?
Ma'am, what are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road?
My friend and I lost some of our cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go on ahead and meet the client while I retraced our steps. I didn't think it would be so late by the time I found it. And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here.
Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours?
Sure. She has blonde hair, and she was wearing a hat and a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her.
Okay, it's Nicole.
Yes, I think that does ring a bell. Ah, my apologies. During this exceptional time, the Core of 30 are under orders to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people, whoever they might be.
I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not, I'd better try and catch up with them.
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up with them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem.
That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble.
Hey, let's not worry about the money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing up, I'll take you to join the rest of the group.
All right, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything.
No need for that. I'm strong enough for both of us.
Okay. Well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. Guess it's my lucky day, running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know?
If the other guy does something, we can just say self-defense.
You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to get back? I hope for your sake that it's priceless.
Actually, I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble.
Oh, really? Sounds mysterious.
We're in the antiques business. You understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing cargo alone.
Ah, no wonder.
Smuggler.
Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that maybe there is something you could do for me.
I'm all ears. But to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we even hit the road.
I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell on as well. Take a look at this.
It's a delusion? The mercenary reveals the old coin in his hand. Thanks to her dealings with Nodcry, Nefer has seen plenty of antiques in her time and recognizes it as a very rare, high-value item. The ancient coin used to pay off the mercenary is made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country of origin. Its source to It's if sold to an astute collector, it would fetch a very high price.
Pure gold.
I wish we could see
That's
it.
quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb?
If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade.
We don't get to see the coin's design, no.
Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell this.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back.
I understand. Gold is the last thing that traders with cash flow problems want to see. Well, in that case, I think we can work something out.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing. Shall we make a move?
Sure. Let's walk and talk.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to another, and look how it ended up. I just hope our client doesn't get spooked and cancel their order.
Fingers crossed. But either way, life goes on, and we all have to make a living somehow.
This looks like it's been firebombed without the destruction. Oh, we are close to the desert.
Hands where I can see them.
Hey.
General Mahamatra! No, wait! What are you doing?
You heard me.
This is the coin? Good.
I can't see it. Okay, fine. I guess Hoyo was didn't have enough money to like make a circle, a yellow circle.
Sadly, you won't have the chance to spend it.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Thanks to you, we have secured the evidence. Here's what's gonna happen.
Sino nods to the group, then turns to leave with the suspect. Before long, he returns with the intel he got out of the suspect. He definitely tortured him.
Southeast from here, leeward side of the hill. That's where he's meeting his contact.
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. She's improved a lot in recent years.
Sino Nefer, can you stop flirting? What is that cowering position? It's a mix between the fetal or something. Well, I mean, yeah, no, that's what it is.
Looks like it's over to you for the next step.
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Yo! And thus all of the Scaramouche fans absolutely freak out and start screaming and going, "Oh my god, he's here, yo!" And yeah, let's see. I'm just rereading this.
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor their activity from the air.
True. Hello, puppet boy, indeed.
Fine. I'll be quick.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon. Once you're done with this, we're to meet up at the mausoleum of King Deshret.
You're not running away, sonny boy. You're coming right back.
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation, right? Meaning, you have to be quiet?
Paimon? Are you sure about this?
What?
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot.
Like everyone says, if you never try, you'll never know.
I mean, we've done little stealth thingies here and there. Have I tried the ring team? I don't have, like, any of these characters, actually. So no, I have not.
Besides, being the best guide into that has to count for something. This.
Oh, whoops. Paimon enters her sneaky era.
Fine.
See how it goes.
Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
Oh, man. I love seeing Wanderer's character arc. I love seeing that his very rude comments have been kind of sort of shifted in a way to show that he cares. Like, I can imagine he's, like, chatting with Nahida, and Nahida's like, you know, maybe you should start channeling a lot of the emotions that you have in you and channel that into something positive. Like, your mean comments, for example. Maybe you should use them for good. Or at least, like, in a way that's not negative. Gets caught immediately because of the dang constellation.
No need! Paimon will be super careful. Promise!
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Ah! Coming! Coming!
So I've never... I don't really know how to use Scaramouche. Let me see if I can... Is it like a hold E?
Squall and Fury.
Yes, it is. It only lasts like a hot minute. Okay. Not even like a second. I guess we're going all the way over there. All right then. Okay. Wait. Anybody else here? No? No one to talk to? Okay. It's kind of... It's very empty.
The wind rises. Upon the gale.
He's a glorified jetpack. Yeah, that's Scaramouche indeed. He's accepted that fate, don't worry. One thing that I always think is, like, kind of tragic with Scaramouche's character, or like Wanderer, whatever you want to call him, with his character, is that even now, with Nahida and all of his character arc and all of his character growth, like, he still lacks a sense of personhood, you know what I mean? Like, he just goes along with whatever people say because he hasn't, like, developed his own sense of self, you know? Like, he has free will, but he doesn't know how to use it. You fly in the air, do a charged attack, activate his artifacts, do a bunch of normal attacks, then when you see it, okay. Fly in the air. And then activate his artifacts, then do a bunch of normal attacks. Okay. Anywho.
Hawkeye! Wait up! Hey, slow down, will ya?
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah, cool. Cool.
What's on your mind, Paimon?
Huh? Oh, nothing?
Just wanted to ask you questions, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and sleep. Why the sudden urge to go on a dangerous mission?
Without the Traveler, specifically.
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You hardly ever leave the Traveler's side.
True that. Okay, wait, is this serious, actually? Wait, is this actually serious? No, because I did find a little odd that she's not with us.
Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share, I suppose I'd have to listen. If not, suit yourself. Makes no difference to me.
No, see, but like, this is what I mean about the fact that he still hasn't developed that kind of, like, people just tell him to do something and he's like, okay. Like, oh, you want to tell me something? Okay. Paimon develop? Is she going to break the negative character loop? Paimon development? Like how serious is this? How serious is this? Because this is quite a pairing.
That guy? Do you think Paimon is useless?
Okay, bit of a wild question to ask him.
What? Where's that coming from?
It's like, oh god, am I being the therapist?
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with a traveler every single day, whenever we face real danger, she can't do anything to help. Paimon doesn't get like this very often.
Oh.
She just got really scared when the traveler got kidnapped that time. What if she never came back? What would Paimon do then?
Oh wait, no, this is getting this is sad.
And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't want to be a burden. Paimon wants to be a friend who's actually useful. Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just being completely useless and... Oh. Paimon probably sounds so ridiculous right now.
It's like, Paimon, I feel so incredibly useless all the time. Like, I don't even have a sense of me. That is how useless I feel.
You asked the right person. Boy, do I know that feeling.
Oh, that guy.
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you start doubting yourself, you have two choices. Give up,
dude,
or change. You have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, no amount of consultation from other people is gonna help you.
Yo, that is so true, actually. That is so true, actually. Like, that's something, I mean, yeah, that's something real. Where, like, you can help someone as much as you want. You can take them to here and there, but ultimately, if they don't want to be helped, like, yeah. Or if they, yeah, I mean, I guess it's if they don't want to be helped, yeah.
So ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever it is, go do it. You won't have any regrets if you can at least say that you tried.
Let me throw the question back at him. What does he want?
Oh. Alright.
Are we not gonna ask that?
Something's not right. Shouldn't they be here by now? Paimon, is it just me? Or is it a little too quiet around here?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happens, we head back.
Okay.
Time ticks by, but nothing happens. Still nothing happens. I bet he wants a sandwich. But no, that's a... What does he want? That's a question I am asking now. If he wants anything at all. Because like I said, like, even up to this point, he still is just the puppet that does what you say. Nomad says, boo, hey, welcome to the stream. Bot drop detected? What? Welcome to the stream. We just got through some pretty neat character development for Paimon. If he wants food, he has emergency rations. That's true. That is indeed true.
How strange. We've been here for ages. Where the heck are they? Have we been stood up? What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation, but I can't quite explain why. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up, yet somehow his contact is a no-show. So, either the handler got caught, or, more likely, they decided to cut our guy loose.
Darn. They were too smart.
How would they know to do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here to check things out?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's happening here. Unless...
There is another imposter!
This feels all too familiar. Come on, let's head back.
Wait, or is it like Irminsul manipulation? Let's see. How would they do that? Wouldn't they at least send someone here to check things out? They couldn't possibly know what's happening here. Or it's just more Fatui stuff. More, there's another imposter.
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you.
Aww.
Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Adorable, absolutely adorable. In order for it to be considered cannibalism, it has to be the consumption of that it's the same species as the consumer. It's still a person. Creature.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aaru. Please forgive their absence. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace. We remember him with great fondness.
They miss him so much. Like, Hermanubis really was the glue that kept these guys glued together. Like, without him, it's just not the same. It's like, man, if only he were here, he would know what to do. He was cool. Awesome. Amazing. Y'all didn't know him. He was the best. I bet you these guys are like gassing him to high hell, and he was actually just like fine. He was just like a normal guy, which I mean Hermanubis was a human, so he is kind of the normal guy out of all of them.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional.
Hermanubis is a trauma never meant to be repaired. No. Sorry, I'm just like rereading it.
Time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises me.
You're so tiny.
You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm a branch of Irminsul, and Irminsul's kind of dying.
Oh no! So even a Pep's power didn't work?
Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I'm tied to Irminsul.
Literally what I
Until
said.
the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover.
Literally what I'm saying. Hey, guys! So, like, forgetting the whole fate thing, what would happen to Nahida if Irminsul burns? No way. Does that mean if we burn Irminsul, we burn her? I mean, technically, yeah. No, like, I mean, isn't that, like, the whole reason where that, like, one sage way at the start of the quest was like, what if we burn Irminsul? And everyone's like, no, that's a stupid idea. But, like, the reason it's a stupid idea is, I mean, yeah, there's the whole, like, fate, memory, history stuff that it would all get scrambled. But her! She is Irminsul in a sense. What would happen to her?
Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during her absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. You must have sensed it already. Your power is not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
How about we give the tree some water, you know, some fertilizer, you know?
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force.
Heck yeah.
Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a responsibility to support Sumeru through this catastrophe.
Never forget, I am the... I kind of, sort of, in a sense, am the third party of that alliance. So if we burn the tree, we get rid of the drugs, but history as we know it gets scrambled and a person dies. On the other hand, if we leave the tree, the drugs will spread, and everyone will die. What a conundrum indeed. More like pestilence. I saw an ASMR video of a guy going into a forest and giving a tree a massage. Okay.
Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aaru. Times have changed, and the people of today possess greater wisdom than those of the past.
Oh, I mean, time. More knowledge over time.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Goatee.
Now then, let us learn more about your plan.
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aaru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct.
Oh, sorry.
Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not possess the significance it holds today. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information.
Yep. She's just kind of explaining stuff like I already know.
Since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat.
Okay, so since the start, basically. Okay.
Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in Notcry.
Yup.
Which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual.
Basically kickstarted what essentially is like Endgame at this point. Which, I mean, yeah, no, duh, makes sense, because it was originally going to be Snezhnaya.
I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route. And the only one that cannot be protected against.
The ley lines?
By entering Irminsul through death.
Wait, okay, because that's obviously Dottore. Yo, was all this planned? Okay, maybe not planned, but took the opportunity.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed from finding peace.
Drop your HP to 0. Alright, everyone, let's enter Irminsul through death.
Please, understand how difficult this predicament was for the Dendro Archon.
Defense has never been an easy task.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
Uh-oh, hacker.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can predict every possible disaster. There will always be trials and tribulations for the world to endure.
Wait, that screw brain halfwit is screwing with the tree because he died? I think his soul should have been booted into the void. Or the abyss. I think that's where he belongs. Well, unfortunately, Dottore is but a human, and that's what happens when you die. Pep be like, Inazuma commit seppuku. I'll use a revive. Quick, everyone, get your eggs and steaks ready.
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to break through the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
So we're getting through the firewall is what I'm hearing.
And this is why you need Aaru.
Yes. The The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Akhmar's legacy, Aaru. All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aaru is a last resort,
but
and a move that comes with enormous risks.
But didn't you say that it was too late for that?
The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aaru's power
new
to
plan, new
reboot
plan.
the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought, rendering that plan futile. To rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. This has led to a number of new contingency plans. To reclaim Irminsul, our brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aaru with multiple goals in mind. I thank you all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that of the Jinn, the Aranara, and the Pari.
You know, because this is the last hurrah for Sumeru, you know.
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder, it almost sounded as if you knew who you were dealing with and what they were capable of.
You said, you did not shudder when you thought about this intruder. You almost sounded familiar.
Well, since you ask.
Traveler, did the doctor die anytime recently? Please say that, please. No, okay. Alright. Nope. Hello? Hello? What? Excuse me? What's going on? Wait, what is... Huh? What? Whoa, oh, well, okay. Wow, alright! Chat, I'm scared.
Master Tainari! What is that?
I didn't know that was even possible. There was fire in the transition. Guys, I think we're in the last act. I think we're in the last act of the quest. Yeah, that was truth amongst the pages of Piranha right there. I think this is the end. Okay.
Is this Irminsul?
How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Nahida, so this is the catastrophe she's been fighting against all this time? To bring Irminsul, like, out in the overworld?
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon. You make yourself quite clear indeed.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as this.
So is that like, okay, not normal, but like, is that like what happens when Irminsul is weak?
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Launch the nukes.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines.
Yeah.
In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an evil intruder is making it reveal itself.
Shouldn't he dress up as the Lorax, bruh?
It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
To quote a certain doctor, he's a little busy in a small experiment in blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
Literally.
From where I stand,
Literally
an
what I said.
experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper.
I guess it's like the game knew that people were going to think of that quote.
But if we are to honor Dottores' will, This is what we must do.
What, you know, you seem very, invested in Dottore here.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
In the most concise and precise language possible, Nahida explains what she knows about the second of the Fatui Harbingers, the Doctor. His true name is Zandik, and his crimes are beyond all reckoning. They're amazing.
Zandik. So it was him.
Yeah.
I saw him in the desert once.
Yeah.
A man of supreme arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where it has taken him.
I bet you Thoth is like, dang, okay, I knew that guy was like sus. I didn't think he'd be going this far. I just kind of thought he'd be like all of the other people of his kind, where he eventually like cracks under some sort of messy emotions that he's having, and he probably ends up in jail forever.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? How is he still able to do all this?
Well, Nahida just said it. Through death.
He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City.
Darn!
Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all, but they are gradually becoming real.
A baleful tree climbing up into the heavens.
Speaking of Dottore, I have some information on that front as well.
Wait, since when did you get here? Wanderer recounts how he and Paimon went to the meeting spot only to find nobody waiting for them.
I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught. They wrote him off from the beginning.
Okay, so it was Irminsul tampering. I thought it was a bit obvious, though.
You mean the Fatui never intended to follow through with him? Then why plant a mole at all?
To mess with us.
It's hardly a conventional strategy, and the rationale behind it is pretty twisted.
Just to mess with us.
But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it,
literally,
his goals are very simple. He just wants to confuse people.
Yup.
So they can't figure out what he's up to. He's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset.
Oh, okay,
that
it's
fact
Pantalone.
alone confirms that Dottore is involved with this somehow.
Or maybe I understood him wrong. Some people gasp upon hearing this name, while others fall silent. Clearly, there's more going on here than anyone realized. Nahida proceeds to summon all relevant parties for a lengthy and in-depth meeting. Nahida gives a detailed explanation of the enemy and the potential scale of the crisis. After further intel provided by Nicole and Nefer, a plan is formulated and everyone prepares to get to work.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act immediately. Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aaru renovation project must begin right away. Godspeed to you both.
Remember, guys, Godspeed is an actual phrase that they use in Teyvat.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require certain resources.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with Sethos and Hat Guy, and they've agreed to assist me.
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed, right? Hat Guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people for the job.
Heck yeah.
Following up on the elemental
Oh,
energy
Dory.
amplifier we discussed. Ms. Dory, I assume you're the one most familiar with the status of this project. Aside from the Dendro Archon, of course.
Yep, that's right. Leave it to Lord Sangama Bay.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on us. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tainari will provide ad hoc support as needed, if that's okay.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student.
Dang.
Getting bossed around all day.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup, I doubt there will be many situations where my help is needed.
Well, see you guys.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. We're gonna meet up with Moika or something?
Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
Okay, some crazy stuff's going on. Let's read about the Eternal Oasis. Hey, look, it's the place that we visited, like, literally, like, 2 streams ago. An oasis where time stands... my reading. An oasis where time stands forever still at the moment of a grand feast. Built upon a divine nail... Oh, okay. Built upon a divine nail that fell in ancient times. The scene within remains unchanged, echoing with the lingering resonance of an eternal pact between 3 rulers.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does exist after all.
Come on, guys. After literally, like 40 minutes of us talking about Deshret and freaking out over Nabu Malikata's death, you wouldn't think the Eternal Oasis was going to be a thing? Of course he built it.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our 2 nations would be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, Sumeru is all but completely cut off from the outside world at present.
No, it's okay. Natlan was for most of its history, too.
So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand
Okay, so
reception
that is what we're
she
doing.
deserves.
Okay.
My apologies for the inconvenience.
Girl, dude, guy, bud, I don't know how you refer to men. My guy, it's fine. Mawika's way chiller than you think. Not a problem. We'll do our utmost.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves. That goes for everyone.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon. I'm sure you're still feeling quite weak.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me.
Plus, we'll be there every step of the way. Nahida will be just fine.
Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you.
Girl, gender neutral. Is that it? Is that what we're doing now? Okay. Regardless of who y'all are girlies to me. Every time you say something mildly stupid, I'm just gonna go, girl.
Well, time to get going.
And with that, I think this is the perfect place to end the stream. I'm being serious, actually. Because, like, y'all, a tower onto wisdom and folly. Yo, I love these names. Never use that to describe me ever again. Do I look pretty? Am I a pretty girl? Yeah, you are. Yeah, because I think we're on, like, I don't know. Are we on the home stretch? I don't know, but considering that we're finally in the quest called Truth Amongst the Pages of Piranha, I have an inkling that we are. And do I talk to these guys? No. What about the peeps up there? Can I talk to you guys? No. Why are you wearing laurels? Why are you wearing laurels? Are you Sumerian? I don't know if that chick is Sumerian. Alright, I don't think I can talk to any of the NPCs. Okay. So, I guess we're just gonna leave special story mode for now. Okay, okay. Where are my prizes? Where are my prizes? Commissions, thank you. Any achievements? Oh wait, actually. Okay, so I had an idea, right? Cause how many days does he have left? How many days does he have left? I already did that one. Him. How many? Okay, wait, no, it's not gonna tell me. It's not gonna tell me. He has 5 days left. Okay, because I have been considering getting him. Keyword considering. I'm not rolling for him this stream, okay? I think my rolls for Varka was a little bit of an omen. It was a bit of an omen, I think. Gambling? No, we're not gambling on stream. I gambled it once with Varka. I got him on the very first try, and I do not want... Like, I think that told me that, it was going to be a one and done. If I ever streamed myself gambling ever again, I would never get them. Roll the dice. No, I'm not. I was thinking more so just, like, trying him out. Because the thing with Lohan... Okay. Because, like... I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I love the Genshin characters who are just like, just terrible people. It's the reasons why I love like a Pep and Dottore so much. Because in this game, no, we're not doing that. No. Because in a game that is so full of either nice or morally complex characters, which I love that, okay? I love that so much, okay? But, you know, in a sea of characters like that, it is kind of refreshing getting characters who are that just kind of suck, okay? Or, like, also Tignari as well. Like, not as much anymore, but especially when he first came out, Tignari was so much more, like, he's not bad or any, like, he's obviously a good guy, but he was so much more, like, done with people's shit, you know what I mean? He was so much more, like, about everything. Still, like, a good person, obviously. But it was another reason why I really liked Tignari and why, I eventually wanted, like, I got him and stuff. Alhaitham didn't have that same effect on me. I don't know why. Alhaitham didn't have that same effect on me. Essentially what I'm saying is that, like, they don't even have to be bad people, just kind of people who break away from the conventional nice character. It's pretty refreshing. Basically what I'm trying to say here is that, like, I don't even have to explain it. Look at him. Literally look at him. This is not a conventionally nice character. It's a good contrast. You have a cast of good people or good intentions. People then place in a Megatron. They fit in perfectly. Exactly. Like, it's just refreshing to have one or two characters who break away from the nice character mold or the well-intentioned but annoyed sometimes mold. Essentially what I'm trying to say is, Lohan is he's a bold choice for a Mondstadt character. Like, I think he would fit more if he was, like, from, like, Fontaine or something, but nah, bruh. He's a Mondstadt character. And he's just... I bet you this guy commits friendly fire. Oh, wrong thing. We love complexity. Because some people are just like that. No, not his story quest. Yeah, we're doing his test run. The reason why I wasn't sure I was going to like him is because, from what I remember from the live stream, they mentioned that a big part of his character has to do with, like, he gets, like, more competitive the stronger the characters in your party are. Which was really funny considering Movika is in the exact same banner period, who's one of the strongest characters in the game. Thanks, Hoyo, for being absolutely greedy. And I didn't really like that too much. I still don't like it. I still don't think that's a good mechanic, really. Because it's almost like, hey, if you want to use Lohan's full potential, you kind of have to have, like, the strongest characters in the game. It feels pretty scummy, like I said, with having Movika, one of the strongest characters in the game, in the same banner period. That's awful. Absolutely awful. But then I think about it a little bit more, and then I'm like, I have never been the meta player. I've never gotten characters based on, like, how good they are. I've always gotten them based on how much I liked their character. And I mean, look at him! Literally look at him! This guy has some screws loose. That's what we're doing, that's what we're doing. Lohan is a high-frequency cryo damage dealer who further boosts his own damage through his teammates' damage. I love that. Well, I love that as, like, a character detail. But his outfit is absolutely stunning. He looks great. Sometimes people don't just jerks, and that's it. After casting his elemental skill, he gets into his mode. Okay, I'll figure him out. That's why I pulled for Chiori. I wanted to pull for Chiori.
Being a captain takes more than just captain grade strength. The most important thing is... I don't know. If I did, I'd be a captain by now.
I love it. Oh my god, his voice acting too. Y'all, I have no idea why Twitter just hated on this guy. Hated on his voice acting. Because I'm like, oh my god, finally a character who doesn't sound like they're speaking in slow-mo. Like, he actually speaks like a normal goddamn person. And he's also voiced by Finn Wolfhard's brother? Somehow? Like, how did that happen? Okay, I need to figure out how he works. Okay. Is where he pulls out his knife. Oh wait, no. Not his knife? Okay. What does this do? Okay. What, is this just like him like getting more and more excited or something and then... Okay. So I think he sounds like that one laid-back guy who does nothing for a school project and gets all the credit for it. Yes, totally. That is the reason I don't like Lauma's voices, even at the beginning a little now. That's my issue with a lot of the voices, is that they all feel like super slow. Finn who? Mike from Stranger Things. Which is insane. It's not actually Mike, it's his brother, but like... Okay, let me... Okay, why is he... Why is he still? Why is he still? Wait, why are you still? Why are you still? Why are you still? What? From Stranger Things! Come on! What?
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Dude, I love his burst animation, honestly. Not reading the tutorial phase. Yeah, I kind of noticed that, I guess. A bug, mayhaps? Unleash Lohan's elemental skill during Durin's elemental burst. Okay.
The story has only just begun.
Deal damage. Okay. Basic tutorial complete. Okay. Man, these characters are getting more and more complex as the game goes on. I remember when literally like the characters back then were just kind of, and that was it. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing that Lohan is supposed to be kind of the,
engaging.
I forgot what he does. Does he heal? Oh, he does heal. Okay. I literally forgot what he does. Sorry guys, Mika was never a character I was ever really interested in. Okay, so if I do this, and then do this, and then I have... Oh, wait! Oh, come on! Okay. Where'd you go? Okay, so I'm seeing that he's like a... I don't know how to describe it, but like the final blow type character. He's fun. He's fun, actually. Was I having fun with this mechanic? I still think the mechanic is pretty stupid, but hold up. I think I might be having fun with this, actually. Oh, hold on a second, actually. Just, a few more attacks here and there. A little bit of this. A little bit of that.
For the we've unstable. Yeah. You weren't ready for this.
And then I think I still need to.
Devouring claw.
Okay, Mika. Do I use your heal? Actually, not yet. No. It's gonna ow. Ow.
Thunder.
Okay. So we're gonna do this and this. Oh man, I couldn't even use it. Oh look, it's the angel creature thingy!
You weren't ready for this.
Can I? Let me slash its face. Wait, y'all, I'm having fun actually. Oh, hold up. Mika, I think I might need your heal actually. Thank you! Let me slash these guys. Guys, I think I might roll for him actually. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think I'll have to do that. Ow. Okay.
Let's light it up.
Pepper enjoying the combat, honestly, a little bit actually. Okay, maybe. No, bad idea.
Thunder.
I want to get him. I wanna like lower the. Fine. Okay, we'll do this for a little bit. And then counter that with the pyro. I still don't know how to use Durin. Ah, darn. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Let me give him a little bit of pyro to have some effect. And then slash.
To the slaughter.
Oh, I love this actually. Man, you know what? Maybe his mechanic ain't that bad after all. I'm kind of enjoying myself quite a bit with this. Yo, like, you know me. I'm Peppermint Life, the person whose least favorite thing about the anime fighting game is fighting. And I'm kind of enjoying it. It's the sadistic, it's his sadistic, like, face. That's what it is. That's what it is for me. During E, normal attack Q. Oh, yeah. Do that.
Let's fight. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Some of this. Slash your face. Alright. Oh, still not dead yet? Oh, never mind, you are. Wait, okay, yeah, I think it's just gonna keep going, actually. Okay, y'all, might I want to roll for Lowen, actually? I'm not gonna lie, like, I was impressed by how fun that was. Excuse me? Like, that was really fun. I really liked that. Okay, yeah, I will consider rolling for him. No, guys, I'm not gambling on stream. I tried it once with Varka. Had just absolutely died of laughter and then vowed to myself, like, you know what? That's an omen that I should never do that again because I'm probably not gonna get him like that. The rotation will be Duran, Bennett, Mika, then murder with Lowen. Okay, okay. But, y'all, he's actually so much fun. What? Dude, I love his animation with, like, him just, like, holding the enemy's face, just slashing with the dagger. He's so sadistic. I love it. He really, like, anyway, we're supposed to talk about, like, the Sumeru quest. We need to get, we need to get to the Infinite Void for a second here, you know, plop this back up, you know, put on the nice Sumeru music. Okay, so before anything, I'ma blip out for a wee bit. I'ma come back, and then we're gonna, like, discuss everything. I'll be back, I promise. Don't leave just yet. Alright, I'm back. I missed a couple of comments here. Time to help Pepper level up the characters. Leveling up is probably the hardest part of the game, to be honest. It 100% definitely is. It is the reason why, since getting Varka, he has stayed at level 70. So, yeah. But we're not talking about Lowen, okay? Maybe I'll do a story quest, I don't know. But I kind of want to, because again, I love his voice acting. I don't know what Twitter was angry about. His voice acting's great. But we're supposed to be talking about, the Sumeru quest. So, like, unlike the previous stream, there wasn't that much lore, per se. Not really. Or at least any that I can think of off the top of my head. I could have sworn there was some tiny little nugget of lore that I found interesting, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. No, I don't remember what it was, because a lot of the lore is really just stuff that you kind of already know, like, not even as, like, a lore player like myself, just if you're kind of, like, vaguely paying attention to the quest. It's stuff that you generally already know. Definitely my biggest, like, in the whole story so far is the fact that the pillars are, like, not that part. That part's like a no duh. No, the part where, like, Paimon needs to be explained to why a Pep helping Nahida is such a big deal. Like, I thought that was dumb. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, like, I get it. It was supposed to be an excuse to talk about, Deshret and Apep's, like, little deal. Like, I get that was the whole point. I love the burning text turning into the name. No, I love that too. That was amazing. I get that was supposed to be the point. It's like, okay, we need to talk about this. How are we going to transition that? Have Paimon ask this really stupid question, but like, I don't know. I feel like there could have been a better way to go about it. I don't know. Like, maybe talk about forbidden knowledge, you know, something that's actually relevant to Sumeru. You know what I mean? And that's how you could, like, sneak it in there. Because, like, this isn't even, like, a lore thing. Like, literally, earlier in the quest, we're shown pretty blatantly, by Apep's personality, why that is surprising. Okay, whatever, fine. And only for her to come back and just acting exactly the same. I thought that was weird. But, yeah, I mean, like, I'm just kind of struggling with what to say, other than just, like, yeah, no, story is progressing. I really do love it that, because I sound like a broken record, especially with this, like, little saga, but I really, really, like, I know that I said, like, maybe this isn't the end of Sumeru, but with how everything is written, like, as this quest goes on, it really does make me think, yeah, this is the end of Sumeru. This is, or like, what I mean by that is Sumeru's story ends here. Already on the last act of this quest, wild, yeah, no, like the grand Sumeru arc, I guess, is kind of ending here. We're bringing in all of the, like, important characters, not only, like, the playable characters, but we also have, wait a second, you're right! Where is Nilou? That's a good point, actually. Where is she? She was an integral part of the original Sumeru Archon quest. More integral than Kaveh was. That's a good point, actually. Where is Nilou? But, like, you know, because we have Jet and the Aranara and the Pari. You know, the Pari. Like, who remembers the Pari? The only reason I remember them is because even though I thought I finished their quest, I still, for some reason, have quests on my list. So, like... she's the sleepy one, yeah? No, that's Layla. Where is Layla's not here either. Layla's not here either. Where are they? Okay. Fine. Guess so. Layla I can kind of understand, but Nilou was more important than Kaveh. Kaveh was, like, non-existent in the original Archon quest. Okay, fine, whatever, okay. But, like, y'all get what I mean, right? We're bringing in basically all of the important characters from Sumeru. She appears when Kale chants the poem in the background, does she? We're bringing in all of the, like, big Sumeru characters, not just from the main story, but from, like, around as well. And, like, all culminating into Sumeru's, like, big thing, which is the Irminsul. That's like Sumeru's whole thing, right? Like, of importance, of lore importance, really. It's just really, really cool. And I think, like, how it's being done is pretty good, actually. Like, I was just thinking, the pacing is pretty good so far. Like, I'm not having too many problems with it. Nilou, you need to dance, we need a distraction. She dances in front of the Fatui. I loved the part of the quest where Nilou says, it's Nilouing time, and she Nilous all over the Fatui. So, like, yeah, no, the pacing's, like, pretty good. Like, so far, to me, personally, of course, like, Tomei. Like, so far, there hasn't really been much of a scene that made me go, this is too long, this is too short. Like, everything seems pretty good. Like, the only part that I felt did go on for a bit too long, kind of, was in the previous stream where we basically put the story on hold to talk about Deshret and Nabu Malikata. But, like, at the same time, is it really a criticism? Well, I mean, I'd still call it a criticism. But, like, at the same time, like, the fact that we're actually talking about them and getting legit information on them in an Archon quest where it kind of belongs. It kind of has to be there. It had to have been there from the very beginning. So that's why I'm like, it's the only part of the story that I could say isn't the best, but it's also the part of the story that I'm like, no, like, that has to be in an Archon quest. Like, if, like, one of the biggest criticisms I have with the Archon quest of Genshin Impact is the fact that, not that the lore isn't in the story, because it's a lot of lore, but I mean, like, integral facets of the goings-ons of a nation are just never talked about. You know, in the original Sumeru Archon quest, we had a whole section about the desert in King Deshret, and here's an example. Like, that story, that section of the quest was called, like, King Deshret and the Three Magi, which is supposed to be, like, in reference to the 3 god kings of Sumeru, right? That's clearly was the intention, that's clearly what it means, right? And they never talk about that. They never say, they never state that there was an alliance between 3 powerful beings. The only thing they really say is Deshret was a god of the desert, and Rukkhadevata helped him one time. And that's all they say. And they never talk about how, like, he was originally going to be the Dendro Archon, or, like, at least that's the implication in the lore. They never talk about how he was supposed to be the original, but he gave it up to Rukkhadevata. They never explain just, like, the alliance of the 3 god kings in the first place, which explains why Rukkhadevata and Deshret even had that friendship in the first place. They don't explain what the 3 Magi part means. That's just kind of for the people who are super into it, you know? And, like, I'm not saying every facet of Sumeru lore is 100% totally important to the Archon quest. Like, no. But I am saying that certain elements, like that, like the fact that Deshret built the Golden Slumber, and that he, like, if he was given the Dendronosis, that would, like, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious he was the strongest of all of the 3, you know? Like these are elements that I feel are, like, pretty important. Like, what was the deal between him and Rukkhadevata that led to the downfall of his nation, you know? And that being that they were, like, really close friends, but, like, as he got infected with forbidden knowledge, Rukkhadevata kind of freaked out and so kind of abandoned him, which led him to descend even further until it got bad enough that she had to, like, go help, and it cost a lot of her energy. Like, that's not in the main Archon quest, even though there's an entire section that was supposed to be about that, you know? Essentially what I'm trying to say is, like, the only part so far that, again, first impressions, the only part of this Sumeru story so far that I can really say messes with the pacing is a section that I'm like, oh my god, finally, this should have been in the game forever ago. Finally, a story is told in the story, literally. Great storytelling. Like, Storytelling 101. It's kind of like with Nodcry, where the devs say, oh, we're doing something, like, revolutionary. We're putting the story quests in the Archon quest. And I'm like, oh, so you mean we're having actual character development in the main story? Hoyo, I love ya. But I think that's just basic storytelling. But yeah, no, like, everything feels pretty well paced. There really isn't a scene where I'm like, this is going on for too long, or this isn't having enough time. Like, everything feels very good. I love how we're having a moment with each one of the characters. like, not only to show where they are, but where to improve, but more importantly, like, how their contributions help with this essential finale, essentially, you know? Like, Alhaitham being the no-nonsense, truly revolutionary writing, deadass. Like, Alhaitham using his, like, no-nonsense, like, attitude to look over the files of Aaru. Well, my brain just died. Kaveh using his, like, architectural knowledge to actually, like, tinker with Aaru, or more accurately, like, the puzzles, basically, that make it function. Sino basically taking care of, like, the people and sniffing out any suspects, and then him forming a friendship with Neferu, who, like, knows this type of work very, very well, and them working together to capture another suspect. Like, Nicole, like, helping Kale out, because Kale has Nabu Malikata's fragments in her. Who best to help her deal with that than another person of the same species? Like, it's neat. And then Dory's there too, I guess. Like, it's pretty neat. A Pep coming in to save Nahida, quote-unquote. The three pillars just kind of backing everyone up and being like, wow, times have changed. And just giving them access to Aaru in the first place. And us just learning a little bit about the lore. Like, it's great. And then, like seeing, like, Tignari, like, I'm saying, like, way too much. Oh, God. Dory with the connections in the bag. Oh, yeah. And then seeing Tignari's little moment with Alhaitham and Kaveh being like, oh man, I'm worried about Kale, and then them being like, yo, Kale's, like, growing more into her own, like, she'll be fine. Like, really emphasizing the fact that, like, Kale's not just a friend. Like, she grew up with them. She was essentially raised by them. And, like, really making that into a point. Like, even the little moment with Sino and Kale, like, relating to the fact that they have, like, fragments in them. Although, not as much as I would have liked, but it's still being there. Like, it's these little character moments that really does make it feel like this is their last hurrah, you know? This is their last hurrah, and everything that they've been through is coming together in this moment. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. So I can't wait to see how it ends, and I really hope Hoyo doesn't fumble everything. I really hope they don't, because this is a really great quest so far. As much as I criticize Hoyo's really fractured writing, and how it does show in this quest, it really, really does. I love that these characters are alive. Same here, same here. Like, actually, no, let me pause what I was saying for now. I think I mentioned way back in an earlier stream, I don't remember, where I say that, like, every nation has its own, like, thing. But if there's one thing that Sumeru absolutely excelled at, and it's the main reason why people like Sumeru in the first place, the reason why Sumeru stands out, isn't from the lore, isn't from the story, it's not from any of that, it's not even from the characters, I would say. It's because all of the characters feel like a family. Like, they all feel like a family. Like, in the case of Sino, Tignari, Alhaitham, Kaveh, and Kale, like, that makes sense because they are essentially a family, which they point out, because they grew up together. I mean, with the exception of Kale. Kale was essentially raised by them, but they knew each other since they were really young. Their parents knew each other, so obviously they feel the most like a family. And, you know, we add in Dea and Candace, who kind of know one character, and so over the course of the story know the other characters. It's just really nice. Even out the voice actors, all friends, and making the feeling of family. Yeah, that too. Like, the voice actors, like, really, like, I guess kind of, like, exacerbate it as well. Like, all of these characters feel not only like they know each other, but they feel like they have history. These characters feel like they have known each other for a very, very long time, and they know each other intrinsically very well. They really do feel like that. And it's something that I don't think was ever replicated in any other nation. Here's a Genshin fan going to criticize Natlan, so original. I think Natlan was trying to do a Sumeru and didn't like. Okay, hear me out. Because a big theme in Natlan, it wasn't family per se, but it was the power of sticking together, power of friendship, kind of sorta, but not just friendship. It's the power of like I was gonna say like resilience with other people. And I mean, I guess that is power of friendship, but just like the love of, yeah, companionship, yeah. But I guess more so like the power of not just companionship, but legacy. Like the power of legacy and responsibility for other people. And there was this theme they were trying to do with Natlan. And I think on some parts they did pretty well, but on other parts, like, I think they were trying to make, for example, Kinich Molani and Kachina, like, they were marketed as 3 people who are longtime friends, and even in the quest they mention that these are longtime friends. And this is my opinion, but to me, they didn't feel like longtime friends. You know what I mean? I mean, Kachina, because she's a child, but like Molani and Kinich didn't exactly feel like longtime friends. And I think the reason why isn't because they're not, because they are, canonically, but I think it's because we just didn't spend time with them. We didn't, like I mentioned like a million times that Kinich basically disappeared in the story. Like, he was there for a minute, he was marketed as one of the 3 Natlan characters, and bloop! He was just not important anymore. Molani and Kachina also faded away from importance. They just weren't important characters in the story, as opposed to the Sumeru cast, where they were all important. We are here facing the worst war ever, together to the end, fight arm to arm, brother and sister, cherished alive. But like, yeah, I think that's the reason. It's the fact that they weren't important, and so because of that, we never really got to feel the history that they have with each other, really. As opposed to Sumeru cast, where, like, yeah, no, I really do think that is the reason why Sumeru is one of the most, like, popular nations. False character advertising at its finest. Literally, like, the Kinich disrespect, man. But, yeah, there was that. And I'm not saying that all of the nations had to be that, you know, like Fontaine, for example. I forgot what I mentioned about Fontaine. Like, nobody in Fontaine feels like a family, but I don't mind that because Fontaine has another focus, and it's their tragic anime backstories. Like, every character in Fontaine has a wildly tragic anime backstory because Fontaine is hell on to that. It's so awful. It's like, it's great. I love it. And yeah, no, like if Fontaine's whole thing is like people struggling out here and yet surviving. If the Fontaine characters are scraping by and surviving, the Sumeru characters, every fountain is evil incarnate for some reason. The Sumeru characters, yeah, they just feel like they know each other. I want to phrase it in a way better way. I'm making it all, like, so clunky. Like, because most of the Fontaine cast knows each other. But they're not like a family. It's not like Sumeru, but like I said, like, Fontaine has a completely different focus, so I don't mind that too much. Their focus is Fontaine is a terrible place to live in, and here's why. And I think they did that pretty well. But yeah, no, I don't have all that much to say, really. I think, like, every criticism that I've said so far, I've said. And it's not necessarily criticism of this story in particular, and more so just acquaintances the nation. It's more so just like most of the criticisms that I have so far with this quest really is just a side effect of Genshin's clunky writing over the years, and so obviously for this somewhat kind of finale that we're having, it makes sense that a lot of their cracks are really starting to show. But as I mentioned before, that's the whole purpose of the Nodcry era. It's to mend that. And this quest is trying to mend that, so, you know, like, on a writing standpoint, like, as a writer's perspective, like, I mean, yeah, it's a criticism, but again, like, as a writer, like, it's really hard to tell someone to improve something that was already done. You know, the best they could do was just kind of work with what they did. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably have some at the end, you know, a lot of this depends on how Hoyo, whether or not the finale, yeah, whether or not the ending will be good, or maybe not, or I don't know, it all depends on that. Maybe then I'll have something actually real to say, but so far, I'm really enjoying this, and it's getting really bittersweet. It's like the closer and closer we're getting at the end, the more and more I'm like, wow, this is the end, isn't it? Like, this is the end of Sumeru. And I'm wondering, like, oh man, we're having this with all of the other nations, aren't we? We're gonna be having that one patch, which is just going to be the end to all of the nations. You know, Natlan feels like Natlan feels like a group of different schools that know the most incredible champions and want to face off at the arena. A little bit, actually, yeah. But, yeah, no, I think that's all I really have to say. I mean, I guess I'm just kind of processing these little bittersweet moments, you know, this little bittersweetness going on right now. I don't know if we're going to have this type of quest for all of the nations, this type of finale for all of the nations. We might, because, I mean, it just makes sense in my mind. We might not. But I think, for me, even though we all know we're getting close to endgame, and the story's setting it up, and especially setting it up with Nodcry, and also, like, the Temple of Space, well, not just the Temple of Space, but the return to Mondstadt with, like, Varka and stuff, I feel like this quest, specifically, is the one that it's, like, really dawning on me that this is the end of this portion of Genshin's story, obviously. Like, they're gonna extend this thing until the game eventually dies. But for the story that they crafted way back in 2018, like, it's really starting to, like, hit me that, like, yeah, no, this is it. we're really approaching the end. And, yeah, it's like, I kind of dread it, but I also can't wait at the same time. So, yeah, it's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling, especially for something as long-running as this. But at the same time, it's great to see it come to a conclusion in the first place, you know? Like, most gacha games never I mean, from what I heard, I don't know. The only other gacha game I've ever played, I'm gonna be so honest, is Fate Go, and I dropped that. I dropped it after, like, what, the second arc? So, like, but from what I know, like, gacha games usually don't even last, like, their first year. They never get to finish their story, like, if they have one, is what I mean. And so for Genshin to reach that point, like, forget the fact that it's a gacha game, like, well, or actually, no, I forgot let me track back to what I said. Like, the fact that it is a gacha game put it at a very difficult position where you're not even sure you're even gonna get to halfway of your story because of the type of game you decided to make it as. And so for it to get there, like I don't even care that it's a gacha. I'm just happy to see that it's starting, that it's reaching the conclusion. Whether or not it's still going to be good after the main story ends, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, okay, I'm sounding like a broken record. This stream has been incredibly fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun as well. It's like, yeah, so for next stream, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm probably going to stream on Friday, perhaps, maybe. That's the goal, at least. The goal is to stream on Friday. And I personally cannot wait. I don't know if we'll finish it on Friday. But if we do, like, oh, it's gonna be so bittersweet. It's gonna be so bittersweet. Because there's this tiny inkling of me that is still like, maybe this isn't the end of Sumeru. But I don't know, really starting to feel like it. So, yeah, no, I guess that's it. The goal is Friday, as always. If something comes up, it always comes down to if I have time to, if I can, blah blah blah. But I've been pretty consistent with my non-existent schedule. So hopefully, well, yeah, essentially that's the goal, Friday. If not, another time. But yeah, no, I guess that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Had a lot of fun. Hope you guys liked the stream. And see you guys next time. Bye!